actually going to start standing today. I'm doing the best I can with my technology, but you probably won't be able to see my face and everything, but we'll do the best that we can. We'll start in our mountain pose. So coming to stand the top of your mat, lift those toes up, exhale, plant them down, palms facing forward, rotating the hips and thighs outward. Not just standing here in mountain pose, but making it active. You're so strong, supported by the earth. Just as a mountain, nothing can tip you over. Zipped up through the spine, shoulders, chest open wide. Pulling up through the crown of the head. Taking a deep inhale. Exhale. Just to let it go. As you settle in to this strong, sturdy pose. And focus just on that breath. Maybe even creating that Ujjayi breath, tightening the back of the throat to create the sound of the ocean waves. Releasing what's in the mind. So you can just focus on the body, on the breath, and on the here and now. So begin by lifting the arms out by our side, reaching up overhead. Exhale, release the palms back down by your side. Tuck the chin into the chest. Inhale, sweep arms, take the gaze up. Exhale, release, hands down by your side, chin tucks to chest. Inhale, reach arms up. As your arms stay up overhead, we're going to be grabbing the right wrist with the left hands and bending over to the left side. Create that length, that stretch through the side body. Coming back up to stand nice and tall. Switch as you grab onto the left wrist and bend over to the right. Back up to stand nice and tall again. Release the arms back down by your side. Roll the shoulders up, back, down. As you take your stance wide here, we're going to be doing our crossing the midline Pilates X's. So arms reach up to a T as you cross over to the left side. Tap to the earth on the exhale. Inhale, twist back through center. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. One more to each side. Beautiful. As we keep that wide stance that we have here, we'll reach those arms up to gather that energy. Bring the hands in through your heart center. Release the hands to the hips. Hold on to those hip bones there to make sure that you're not pushing the bum back. We want that bend to come from the upper body. Nice, strong, flat line as the arms reach out long in front. Hold this pose for a moment. And then release the hands to the earth. Right hand comes into the center and stays there. Have a block or a book or anything handy, you can place it there for extra support, bringing the earth closer to you as the left arm sweeps up and over to the left. Release as you come forward again. Left hand goes in the place where the right was. Sweep open to the right side. Release as you come back through center. We're going to heel toe the feet in maybe just a little bit closer so that we can bend at those knees and come into our goddess squat. So knees, hips opened out wide. Sink down deeper, taking some pulses. And finding stillness. Those palms flip up. Rise onto the left toes. Plant the heel. Rise onto the right toe. Plant the heel. Maybe lift up onto both. Come all the way up to stand. Heel toe the feet in, closer together. Take it back into your mountain. Beginning with a flow. Reach arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow forward. The left foot steps back. Drop down onto the knee. Or you can stay high in that crescent lunge. You should just bob the hips back and forth. Releasing into that hip flexor. Eventually coming down onto that knee so you can rise those arms up. Keeping them in line with the ears. Shoulders pulled back, down. Feel that stretch in the hip. Releasing hands down to the earth. Sink those hips back to straighten that front leg. Head can bow forward. Take it yes, no. Bend into that front knee again. Push the toes of the back foot into the earth to then step up to the top of the mat. We're going to take the opposite foot back. Again, drop down or stay high. You bob back and forth. Beginning to open that opposite hip flexor. Then dropping to the knee. Rise arms. Supported crescent lunge. Hands come to frame the earth. And you send the hips back. Bowing the head. Just focus on that breath. Breathe into the tightness that you feel in the muscles to help them release. Coming forward again, we're going to straighten that back leg. So those toes push into the earth. Step it in line with the opposite foot. We're going to go into a chair pose here. So instead of coming all the way up to stand, we're going to start dropping those hips so that we're bent into our knees. Arms reach up overhead just as if we were sitting in a chair. If you have tightness in your shoulders, you can bring down into cactus arms. Hold this pose. Let those muscles start firing away at you. And then we forward fold towards the earth. Bend and straighten the legs. Back and forth. Find stillness. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly start to roll all the way up to stand. Your arms reach up overhead. Bring hands to heart center. We're going to start playing with some balancing here, balancing and flowing into that chair pose. So on an inhale, we're simply just going to rise up onto the tippy toes. Exhale, release down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Think about looking somewhere on the wall or the floor in front of you that you can focus on, your drishta. We're going to begin to add on. So arms are going to go overhead. We're going to intertwine fingers and push up away overhead of us. So with the fingertips down on top of the head, rise up onto those toes and then straighten those arms up overhead. Exhale, release to the toes. Bring the fingertips to the top of the head. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Start adding on. Inhale as you're on those toes and those arms are up overhead. Release the fingers as you start to sink down on that exhale into your chair pose. Arms out by the side or in cactus pose. Inhale, rise up onto those toes, reach arms up overhead. Exhale, sink down into your chair. Inhale, rise and lift. Exhale, sink. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. As you're here in this chair pose, we're going to bring our hands into heart center, thumbs connecting in towards the chest bone. One thing to be mindful of here, you don't want one knee jutting out in front of the other. Knees are in line with one another as the belly's pulled up and in, flat back. So if that means your chair pose is here, that's okay. Take it where it's comfortable for you. Cross open to the right side. Stay here or add on by taking that elbow on the outside of the knee to twist open and spread those wings. Bring your hands back to heart center, untwist, forward fold. Bend, straighten, opposite leg, get that blood flowing. Find stillness and steadiness. You're going to sink back into that chair pose again. So your hands come to our heart, and we twist to the left side. Drop that elbow, hitch on, and spread those wings. Untwist, come back through center. Forward fold again. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly make your rise all the way up to stand. You bring new energy into your heart and place it there. Going into our pyramid pose. So we'll take the left foot back behind, about halfway or so on the mat. I'd say about 3 feet between each other. Keep those hands on those hips as we did at the beginning to forward fold, letting the fold come from the upper body, flat spine. If someone wanted to put a tray and rest it there on your back, they'd be able to do so. Arms can stay here, they can reach behind, or they can reach out long in front. You'll really be feeling that deep stretch in the glute and the hamstring. Release the hands to the earth in front of you as you step fully onto that right foot. Left leg lifts behind for standing splits. We're going to take this into a gypsy squat. This left foot going over towards the right side. Toes tap the earth, and then we bend those knees to squat down. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, squat. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. 2. Last one. Stand up again in that standing split. And then drag that left foot in line with the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the right knee as the right hand stays on the earth. Left arm sweeps up. Release that hand back. Straighten both legs. Slowly unroll the body, taking your arms out by your side and bringing it into the heart. Beautiful. This time stepping the right foot back, coming into our pyramid on the opposite side. Hands starting at those hips. We start bending forward. Taking an arm position that's right for you. Releasing hands down to the earth to come up into your standing split. Take the toes on the right foot over to the left. Tap them down and up. Inhale, squat. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Last one. You've got this. Taking it back up into your standing split. Bringing the foot in line. Then the left foot, left hand on the earth in the center. Right arm sweeps up. Release the hands to the earth. Straighten both legs. Heel toe the feet out wide. I'm going to take this into a Buddha squat flow. So we're bending at those knees to sink the hips down. As you come into your Buddha squat, hands to heart center. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, squat down. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. 2. Keep breathing. Last one. So you stay here in this Buddha squat. Sink the elbows into the knees. Left arm by the left foot. Twist open to the right. Hands come back to your heart. Drop the right arm. Twist open. Drop the hands to the earth in front of you to straighten those legs. Bend and straighten the legs side to side. Find stillness as you come back through center. We're going to bend fully into, you might need to take your stance out wider, bend fully into that right knee. Upper body staying up tall this first time to start. Bob up and down. Start walking your hands over the opposite way to the left. Bobbing up and down. An option to add on here. So we go over to the right side again. You can drop and lower onto that right calf. Then lift upper body. Hands can leave the earth. Coming to your heart for balance. Toes on the left foot. Rising up. And reach those arms. Joyous pose. Hands come back into your heart. Use the hands to walk to the other side or make it a challenge as the hands stay at your heart and you shift your weight over to the left. Rise those toes. Reach those arms. Bring it back to your heart center. And through center again to straighten both legs. Going through that goddess pose again. We'll want to walk the feet in a little bit more. Toes out around 10 and 2. Sink those hips. Lift the upper body. Rise onto the left toes. Rise onto the right toes. Challenge yourself. Can you get both? Rise all the way up. And bring it to your heart. Heel toe or walk the feet in. Starting to take it down to the mat. A little bit of mat work before we cool it down. Take a flow to get there. Inhale up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step right. Step left. Drop down onto those knees. So going into our cat and cow. Going through a flow. Inhale through cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale. And exhale. Going through one more round. Inhale through cow. Exhale through cat. You come through a neutral position, neutral spine. Take the left foot back behind. Reach the right arm out. Sunburn balance. We're taking the right hand behind and bending the left foot to tap the toes. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, tap. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. You've got this. Find that sunbird again. We're going to bend that back leg. The toes flex towards the earth, and then bend at the knee. Kick up towards the ceiling as you look up, and then crunch elbow into knee. Exhale away. Inhale, bring it in. You can plant that hand there for extra support. Two more. Last one. Beautiful. Lay it down. Big toes together to touch. Sink those hips back. You make your way into child's pose for a moment. Swing hips side to side to settle and release down. Palms together to touch if you wish, flipping towards the back of the neck. Flatten the arms back out. Make your way into table again. Shoulder in line with wrist, hip in line with knee. Step the right foot back. Left arm reaches out, finding that balance. And then we start exhaling to tap back. Inhale, straighten out. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Two more. Last one. Find that balancing pose again. You point the toes on the right foot down towards the earth. Bend at the knee. Kick upward. Inhale, crunch. Exhale away. Inhale. Inhale. Two. Last one. Plant the hand. Plant the knee. Come to sit on the bottom. Bring the bottom of the feet together to touch. And just let the knees fall up and down. Finding stillness. Some core work here. So if you have a block, that's great. If not, a book, anything maybe to just have a little bit of weight or height that we can cross the leg over. So for this core work, legs are spread apart. Again, always keeping those toes flexed in towards the face. Zipping up the lower abdominals. Don't let yourself sink back in this. You can have the hands at the earth next to you for support, but you really want this work to come from the core, and you're going to feel it in that thigh as well. So we're just taking the leg up and over the block, tapping down, side to side. It's working that really low abdominal belt there. One more on this side. And nice. Bend the knees. Windshield wiper those hips for a moment. This is one that you can just do throughout the day. Here and there. It's a really good muscle builder, especially for that core. So go with the opposite side, flexing those left toes in, pull in the belly, stay long in the spine. So cross back and forth. Don't forget to breathe. Don't hold your breath. One more. Way down to the mat, to lay, bringing knees into chest, rolling, rocking gently side to side, and then taking arms out to a T. We'll add a little core work here if you want this as well. So you can keep the feet planted on the earth and just let the knees go back and forth. Or if you want to add some oblique work, you'll keep the knees bent at a 90-degree angle and drop from side to side, keeping the upper body flat there on the mat, on the earth. Keep that core engaged. One more to each side. You hold the right knee into the chest, take the left leg up, flex the foot, lower it down. Stretch out that psoas muscle. Breath beginning to release, let go. Take that knee across the body to the opposite side, taking your gaze over the right shoulder. Untwist. Bring in both knees. Tuck chin into chest. Release the upper body down. Hold on to the left knee. The right leg goes up. Flexing those toes. Lowering it down. Onto that psoas muscle for a moment. Taking it across the body. As arms come out to a T. Take your gaze to the left. Unwinding, coming back. Both feet flat on the earth, knees together to touch for a moment. Happy back position. And let the knees go down and up. Stretching the legs out long. Arms by your side. Letting the shoulders relax to the earth. Bringing a soft smile to your lips. As you rest here in Shavasana. Letting go of everything. So just focus on being here. Here and now, living in the present moment is the only way to tame the mind. For the mind throws us into turmoil, thinking of the past and worrying about the future. By noticing our breath, the inner sensations of the body, the light around us, the ground beneath our feet, we begin to find ourselves in the here and now. The question, what ceases to plague our days and accept the beginnings of the flower? You wiggle fingers and toes, bringing knees into chest, rolling off onto your side. Cradled, peaceful and serene. Pushing yourself up to a seated position. You feel ready. Grounded with the earth and whole. Inhale, rise arms up. Bring that sunlight into your heart center.